Hello everyone, in this video I am going to show you how to record and playback the macro. So I just opened the blank workbook, but before doing that I will tell you what is the use of recording the macro. You cannot write a macro for all the options because you may not be familiar or you are not aware of that actions. So the best way is to record the macro for the actions and see what the script is generated, and you can just tweak that script according to your requirement and make use of that recording option. So this is the way you should use for recording the macro. Let's see how to record and playback. So I'm having I open a blank workbook. Let me type something. So in this video I'm going to do just a formatting, nothing else. I'm going to record the formatting for this range, that means A1 to B15. So first I will manually show you what I want to what I am going to do. I am selecting this A1 to B16 and clicking on the border icon, and I'm changing the text color to red and background color to blue. So this is what I want to do using a recording option. So let's see how to do that. So this is our data. In order to record that, you should click on a icon here at the bottom of your screen. There will be an option, record macro. No macros are currently recording. Click to begin recording a new macro. If you click on this option, your scripts will be generated. Or otherwise you can go to this developer tab, and here you will find an option, a record macro. You can use either of that. So I'm just going with this, and if you click on this, it will ask for a macro name, say my first macro. And also you can assign a shortcut key to this macro if you want. For example, you can give any numerical letter or alphabets, and here it will ask for where to store your macro. You have three options. One is personal macro workbook, new workbook, this workbook. Personal macro workbook, if you select this personal macro workbook, the recording macro will be available in all the workbook. Personal macro workbook is like a shared workbook, so if you open any workbook, a personal macro workbook will be loaded in a hidden mode, so you can make use of that macro which gets stored in the personal workbook in all the workbook. So if you want the macro to get stored in the new workbook, and you have to select this option. If you select this option, all the recording option will be recorded, and new workbook will be created, and in that workbook your macro, that is your code, will get stored. And if you choose this workbook, all the actions you are doing will get stored in the same workbook. So just for now I'm going with this workbook. And description, if you want just for just an understanding purpose, you can leave it blank if you wish. So I'm clicking on OK. After clicking on OK, I'm doing the actions for selecting it, and I'm putting the border and changing the text color. Now filling the cell. After that you are done, you should stop the recording. So the macro is generated. If you want to see the script, then you should go to developer tab, and here Visual Basic, and in the Visual Basic, a Microsoft Visual Basic window will open. Go to the module and module 1. Here you will see my first macro. This is a subroutine for our recording macro, and here if you see, this generated a lot of codes for all the actions. So no need to worry about the codes. We will see one by one what this code will does in the upcoming chapters. As of now, just understand that how to record and playback. That's it. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe.